All right. Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. All right.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, right? That's always and forever. That's right.
Ready?
Yes. Okay. We're here. We're in it. We're doing things. We're drinking beers at 9:45. And they are only ciders. They're only 5% alcohol, so it's not that big of a deal. Welcome to the Salt of the Streets live stream, episode 50. Fuck.
The big 5-0.
I'm Donovan.
I'm Colin.
We're happy to have you guys here. Thank you very much for joining us today. Let's see, it's Saturday, February 23rd. First and foremost, happy birthday to my wife.
Happy birthday, Jordan.
Happy birthday, baby. She is sitting at home with Dax, and they're hanging out, probably trying to sleep. Whether or not she is sleeping right now, I don't know, but hopefully.
Hopefully. You need some sleep, Jordan.
Yes.
How is my godson doing? Is he treating you guys all right?
Yes. Yeah, the last couple of days have been pretty good. Yesterday, we went to Olive Garden for lunch, and it was delicious. And he slept like the whole time. And actually slept in the car for the first time ever. He hates being in the car. Hates it.
Really?
Yes. So it was nice that he was quiet in the car. He took an enormous nap last night, so he did not sleep.
How long's enormous?
He slept for like 4 or 5 hours. Which that's a big sleep.
That's more sleep than I got last night and the night before.
So he slept like that amount probably until like 9:30 or 10, and so then he didn't sleep that much during the actual night. But that's
do you get that kind of you're like, oh sweet, he's sleeping, I can finally relax, maybe I can get some sleep, but then you go in the back of your mind, this is not going to work out well tomorrow.
I think Jordan gets that more than I do because she allows me to sleep more at night, because I have to get up and go to work.
Thank God I have a career in front of me.
Well, and even
that I have to support.
Even then, I mean, she's breastfeeding, so even if I do get up there, I can change him and then bring him back, and that's pretty much the extent of what I can do anyway.
What's the matter, Don? You have nipples. We can't milk you.
No, I not this time. Not this time, fucker. So it's pretty good though.
That's good.
Yeah, he's got like kind of a pattern, like last week we were talking about like the 2 days on and like 1 day sleeping, but even that he'll sleep okay during the nighttime and then usually take a big nap in the morning and then like be awake for a while and take like a nap or two during the day. And I don't know, it's weird because now he's starting to want to be up and just be awake, and like just hang out and like just kind of lay down and look around and stuff. And he likes when you talk to him and shit. And it's like starting to make noise back at you and stuff. So it's very cool.
We're going to have a very intellectual conversation, me and him today.
Yeah. I'm excited for you guys to see him. There's going to be lots of people get to hang out with him.
So excited.
Birthday party for Jordan. You want to tell the people what you ate today before we talk
Definitely
about topics?
Not. You don't get to know what I ate today. I had my normal affair. Although I'm upping my new normal, I think, to the double Starbucks sandwich.
To the double sandwich?
Yeah. I tried to get a little sleep today. Got up at like 6:30.
Hey, me too.
And then just trying to make the house warm.
Yeah.
And make the studio warm. It's frosty as it's all hell in here.
It's not bad.
No, it's definitely not bad anymore. It was about 2 hours ago. Good Lord. I was sitting out here, and after a while, I couldn't even type on my keyboard because my hands get so cold and they get stiff. But yeah, it's much better. I had my 2 Starbucks sandwiches. I had what the hell did I drink? I don't know. Some kind of latte type thing that's cold.
Some type of coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we're drinking, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? It's Saturday.
Yes.
Drinking this delicious pineapple cider.
Well, we got to keep our hands warm.
This is true.
That's the thing is we got to drink the alcohol to improve the blood flow, make us warm.
Definitely. Because alcohol thins the blood, and so it shoots through your veins faster and then creates more friction. Is that how that works?
Something like that.
Pretty sure that's fake news.
I was pretty sure that they said that. I mean, when I get drunk, I get sweaty, so I figure.
You get sweaty?
Yeah, I get hot,
Okay.
Get sweaty.
I don't know if I get sweaty.
I don't
when
like
I'm drunk.
sweat profusely, but like I just get warm.
Who's learning new things about John today?
I feel like that's normal to get warm when you're drinking.
No, it definitely is.
Yeah. So
From a man who drinks a lot of bourbon, I can attest to that.
yeah,
Makes you feel warmer, I'll tell you that much.
yeah. So let's go over some of these topics that, like, I'll read some that I have written down, and then we'll see what you have written down also, right?
Yeah, because today we're
so-
going to do just a big old grab bag show.
Yes.
Just going to have a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yes.
Big things, little things, all things.
Yeah, so the Green New Deal, because I finally read it last night, and I went on the Green Party website and read the full language of it there. So that's what I have 3 pages of notes, and some, how I do things. So I have some quotations, some numbers, some stuff.
Beautiful.
And so we're going to talk about that. I have Amazon leaving Seattle. A little bit of Democratic candidates, really just Bernie Sanders and Kamala Harris. Kamala, what the fuck ever. And we want to talk about why we're not going to talk about the Democratic candidates yet, like more broadly. Morgan, the Ginger Ninja, she shared with us this week that she had some displeasure with some of the things that we said last week when we were covering the State of the Union address.
Misgivings, if you will.
Yes. So I asked her to write us an email and put into words like what her issues were. So we're going to go over some of that, and we're going to talk about, why we're going to go over it. So just kind of explain ourselves a little bit. You put out your blog post this week, and your blog post was really kind of like,
It's an FML?
no, what am I trying to say? Like, really not. I mean, big picture is what I'm trying to say, but like, it's a different word for that.
I think I referred to it in the blog as like the 30,000 foot view.
Yeah, which
I had a hard time staying at.
There's a term I'm looking for. Jordan's used it for me a couple of times, and I'll remember, I'm sure. So we're going to talk about some big picture type of stuff with like some government and country and just people, I think, which will be nice because I have some notes here that I've been taking at work about just like some big picture stuff. So we're going to go over some of that type of shit. What do you have on your paper there for grab bag topics?
All right, so we may not hit all of them, and some of them are smaller, but there was some news this week about the Mueller report, the Jesse Smollett situation.
Oh, we're talking about Jesse Smollett. Yeah, we got pop culture and we got sports. R. Kelly. We got some shit that we're going to talk about.
You got the Pats owner in there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
I knew you would.
Robert Kraft, baby.
So those are some things to look forward to in pop culture and sports. We got the
existential.
That's
the word.
Indeed.
Thank
existentialism.
You, yes. Sorry.
I have my book on existentialism. Maybe I should not read that right now.
She put it in the comments. She knew exactly what I was talking
Beautiful.
about.
Jordan, you're a beautiful person and a beautiful mind.
Yes. No, you're perfect. And she just texted me. I love it. So that's it. I'm sorry I didn't mean to interrupt you, but that was the word I was looking
good.
for. That's definitely what it reminded me of. The things you were thinking about were just very like bigger than yourself, like that's and so I'm
Makes
excited.
Makes you feel very, very small. So but yeah, the new nomination of Kelly Clark, I think was her name. Yeah, Kelly Craft as the UN ambassador, formerly the US ambassador to Canada.
Yes.
That was an interesting thing I saw come down. There's some pretty major news that's happening in Venezuela right now.
Yes.
The deadline for U.S. aid, or I guess just aid to come into the country, is supposed to be today, Saturday. So we'll kind of find out what's going on with that.
Did you have a chance to, I'm sorry, not to know, did you have a chance to listen to that Intercepted episode that I sent to you?
I did.
Yeah. So I
did.
So the only thing that I really focused on was like it was his opening, because outside of his opinion, which is something else, but like him talking about we'll get into it later. But I thought that was really interesting, and I have not done research into it yet, but I'm excited to, because like I said, they have always been legit in the past, that they've not reported anything that I have found out later to be untrue.
Yeah.
So,
and that's what what I'm worried about.
Yes.
Because some of the stuff they talk about, which we'll talk about later, is interesting. But we had a very interesting and I think constitutionally reaffirming decision coming out of the Supreme Court this week.
Yes.
Having to do with excessive fines and seizures from the state level, which was really nice to see. Essentially, the Supreme Court prop up the Constitution, and something that I found out as a statute that's been involved in the country since the creation of the Magna Carta. And so that was really nice to see this week. We might touch on that. I got some stuff on Elizabeth Warren, and just that's kind of more of just a segue to a bigger topic about reparations.
Yeah.
Because there were some interesting things about that. Like, stuff on the national emergency. Who knows if we're going to get to hit all this stuff? But there's a lot of governmental stuff, a lot of big picture stuff. Most of my little topics are spin-offs into bigger topics.
Jordan's grandma is also curious about the quote-unquote ISIS bride. Who now
ISIS bride.
So we'll talk a little, because I know a little bit about that, not a whole lot. So we will talk about that, and we can at least give our opinions on it, because that's really what most of it is opinion. I mean, it's kind of
I don't know if there's kind of any legal precedent set. So.
Right. From what I understand, it's legally cut and dry as of right now until it goes to court or is challenged in some type of way. So, so we will talk about that in the podcast and kind of, like I said, give our opinions on that. I have that written down here, and something I wrote about earlier this week. So
I also want to talk about video games.
Deal.
Because I've discovered a couple new ones thanks to some people, and I'm really excited about it. Carolina.
Yes.
Big shout out to the wife. She is officially a Twitch affiliate now.
Really? What does that mean?
She can start making money.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Fuck
us, dude.
But she is just so... She's taking this Twitch thing that she's doing and just grab the... What's the expression? Grab the horse by the reins? Grab the bull by the reins?
Bull by the horns.
Bull by the horns. What is... I feel like that guy in Boondock Saints. They just can't get his idioms correct. The old people in glass houses sink ships. But yeah, so I've just been learning a whole lot about the online kind of video game industry, professional industry.
Yeah.
And I think due to that, I've gotten re-involved and reacquainted to some gaming, and I got a couple new games I want to talk to you about, and hopefully try to convince you to get on board with those so we can all play together. Not that you have a lot of time. I understand that. Right.
So the games that I am really able to play are games that are not based online, right? So...
Yeah, because you need to be able to like pause
right.
and walk away at any time.
And so that is why like Red Dead works so well for me, because I can stop at any moment and walk away. And that's why I've only played Fallout a little bit, because I love those games, and all the ones before Fallout 76 were not online, but 76 is online based, and so you can't just stop it and walk away whenever you want. So it's harder for me to play.
Yeah.
I don't have as much opportunity, especially because most of the time when I play video games, it's while Jordan is sleeping so she can get some rest, and I'm dealing with Dax for an extended period of time so she can sleep. And so I really have to be able to stop and do whatever I'm doing,
Definitely.
Jordan's awake, I got a little more time. I'm like, hey, will you fucking grab Dax? I'm trying to murder,
right in the middle of
trying to murder this
grizzly
guy. Exactly. Yeah, I'm trying to do some shit like that. I finally, last night, I unlocked a new horseman challenge that I got to drag a dude 3,300 feet on
That's
the back
kind of
my
fun.
horse. Yeah, so that will be cool. I am to the point in the hunting challenge that I have to kill 3 birds of prey with tomahawks. So that's the sharpshooter one or the weapons expert one of those two. And then I also have to, the sharpshooter one is I have to hit a dude with a tomahawk from 80 feet away.
80 feet.
Which is it's first of all, it's impossible to fucking judge in the game because there's no measure there. You just have to guess. Yeah, I'm probably 80 feet away. And so I got 67 feet, and I'm like, that was fucking far. But
you got to try to maybe you ever thought about the vertical approach? Does that count, you think? Stand on top of a cliff and wing one down at a guy?
Maybe. Because it's hard to, because the tomahawk is the only weapon in that game that doesn't help aim assist, you have to do it yourself, and you have to account for the drop and the distance and everything, which is fucked up. That's really fucked up.
Takes skill.
Yeah, because if you don't do it, then you'll like hit them in the leg and they won't die. And you have to kill them, with the tomahawk from that distance. So
That's rough. Tough life, bro.
Yeah, so I gotta do that, and then I have to kill the sharpshooter one. I think is 3 birds of prey with a tomahawk. I have to kill. So I have to kill like an eagle or hawk with a tomahawk, which is really hard.
Yeah. Because they don't like you getting up on them.
Yes,
They bolt quick.
yeah. I had to kill some scavengers. Like I had to get 5 scavenger kills, animals that were actively eating another animal. So you pretty much have to like shoot an antelope and then just sit around and wait for birds and shit to come up and then kill the birds.
This is how we got the mountain of bison skulls in the 1800s.
Yeah,
That's how it happened.
it's fucked up, dude.
People trying to get sharpshooter achievements.
Yeah, and so it's the same idea. I think that I just have to sit around and like wait for a hawk or an eagle because those are really hard to come by.
Yeah, they like to perch up on rocks and shit.
Yeah,
But word, yeah, we should have some serious video game talk in pop culture today.
we can definitely do that.
Because I'm always down to talk about video games.
Yeah,
But other than that, I think it's going to be a full show today, man.
yeah,
It's going to be a good one.
It is gonna be a good one. I concur.
I concur. Indeed.
Yeah.
Doctor.
I think that's all that we have for the pre-show. Unless
Yeah,
there's anything
man.
else that you want to throw in here.
No, we can wrap her up because we got a schedule ahead of us.
Yes.
This is going to be a good one.
Yeah, we got some stuff to do. I got a wife birthday party to drink beers at later. It's gonna be sick as fuck. So, thank you guys for joining us.
Sounds so excited.
Yeah, thank you for joining us on the Facebook live stream. As you can see, we have our other social medias behind us. You can find us obviously on Facebook at Salt of the Streets, Instagram at Salt of the Streets. We have our website, saltofthestreets.com, that has everything possible. You can see all the websites that drop on Mondays, the videos that drop on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. We have the audio blog posts that drop on Thursdays. Obviously, like the live streams on Saturdays. We have our personal social medias. I'm at Salt of the Street on Twitter and alpaca_Donovan on Instagram. He is Big Bird Offie on both of those things. That shit is also on saltofthestreets.com.
Boom.
YouTube, saltofthestreets.com. So YouTube, Salt of the Streets.
I should probably go shut it off, huh?
That's it. Thank you. Check out for the shit on Monday, the episode. We're out here. We're going to cover all these topics. It's going to be nasty. Peace out. Happy birthday, baby.